We talked about it before the season real quick, but before you get into games and stuff like that. Does it feel like this team is good, is built for that kind of stuff? Yeah, like I said to everybody, you have to be, but you're not always are good with people coming in and out a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we had a lot of guys here last year, but we have a good culture, so even if we lose a couple guys, then we're going to have that same feeling in the room. Obviously, it was nice to see Luke Johnson briefly, but at the same time, we don't want him here. We want him up, achieving his dreams. So it's nice to have a little bit of movement as well. It gives guys, that belief that they can be maybe that next guy, and maybe work a little bit harder in the game or in the practice, and it's going to make everybody better as a whole.
When guys like Gustav and Anton are sent down, do you guys talk about that around the locker room, like what it does, or pressure-wise, or anything? Is there like any talk at all?
Maybe a little bit, but it's less about the hockey side of things and more just about the dressing room. And Goose has been here last year, so he knows a bunch of the guys, and he'll obviously fit right in. And we've known Forsberg just through camps and whatnot for the last couple of years. So I think it'll be a nice situation for both of them, and they'll play a lot of minutes and improve a lot.
What's working in the third period for you guys? You've had some big third periods so far early in the season, making adjustments, and anything else that stands out?
Well, I think we're trying to play a 60-minute game if we can. So that third period, I think, when the urgency is really there, we've shown that we can play, and so the challenge for us is to bring that for the first 40 minutes as well. It's nice to have some of those comeback wins early in a year, get a belief that if we fall down early, it's not the end of the world. We got the firepower, we got the the skating ability for sure in our team to grind teams down. So if it doesn't happen in the first 40 minutes, we can make it happen in the third.
That's a good point. This team is good under pressure. You can kind of read into that when you're good in the third period. That's what that means, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think it shows that when we're willing to really work and the game's on the line, that we can play a certain way that not a whole lot of teams can handle. So we've played some good teams so far. Tucson was a good test for us on the road. And I think now, like I said, that we've shown that it can almost be frustrating because that's how we want to play all the time, night in, night out, period in and period out as well. So that's something that we'll work on as a team and we'll address, but it's nice that we've been able to come up with results despite that so far.
Chemistry is important in hockey, knowing where your teammates are going to be, knowing what they're thinking on the ice. Has this team built that up? It's quick, it's early, and how tricky is it with the call-ups and stuff with that kind of thing, with just knowing where your guys are going to be out there?
I think it's come along pretty well. I think last year we had a lot of first-year guys, and like when we were talking to the coaching staff a little bit, we're kind of baselining ourselves off of the end of last year and the high that we were around the playoffs, as opposed to at the start of the year. We got to realize that it will take some time, but if we can bring the new guys along as quickly as possible and have the guys that have been here and kind of know how we're trying to play and what we're trying to do, help out and just play the right way, I think we're going to make strides a lot quicker, and I think guys are going to have success individually and as a team as a result.